The first 10 tournament has just ended, but I didn't end up making any bug videos. Does it mean that there were no bugs at the tournament? How can that be? Well, fortunately that wasn't the case, and today I'm gonna show you one funny but potentially game-changing bug that happened in a Game 1 between Team Liquid and Flying Oysters. Maybe you have been able to spot the bug that just happened, but if you didn't, I don't blame you, and let me show you the in-game replay that's gonna paint a better picture. We can see that CoreJJ on Rakan engages on Azir. Azir gets low, but with just above 500 HP, he manages to Zhonya. There is Kai'Sa near him, Taliyah near him, and also of course Rakan. But then there is the blue buff walking inside the Baron corridor. Why? Well, it was because Rakan charmed the blue buff. Blue buff ends up distracting Kai'Sa, who is auto-attacking the blue buff, and this also ends up being pretty much on top of Azir as he gets out of Zhonya. So it definitely made it more difficult to auto-attack Azir. Then Azir manages to flash and get out with his dash. If blue buff wasn't there, I'm pretty sure that Yeon on Kai'Sa would be standing pretty much melee range or very close to melee range to Azir. At the moment of Zhonya ending, there is really not that much threat here, as everyone on the enemy team is focusing Gwen. Between the moment of Zhonya's ending and him getting the shield, it was almost 1.5 seconds. And right before he got the shield, he had less than 450 HP. It's very possible that 2 auto attacks from Kai'Sa would be able to finish him off. Kai'Sa had more than 2 attack speed, and it's also possible that she might have been able to proc her Kraken Slayer if the Kraken Slayer didn't time out. Kraken Slayer proc lasts 3 seconds, Zhonya lasts 2.5 seconds, so it's hard to be certain whether that would be a thing or not. Would it actually change the outcome of the game? It's hard to be sure. CFO was pretty far ahead, they had 4 dragons, they had Dragon Soul, they were definitely ahead at this moment, but let's say they managed to kill Azir here, he definitely wouldn't have teleported later on and swept them from the map completely. Furthermore, if a bug like this happens to you, you are likely eligible for a chrono break, so they could have paused the game and then potentially get a chrono break that maybe would allow them to play the teamfight better. This bug is also very easy to reproduce. You can take Rakan and charm the monster as the patience bar is timing out, and the monster is gonna follow you for a few seconds. You can get red buff to the top lane, you can walk with blue buff to the enemy raptors. The range you can cover with the monster is actually pretty crazy. It can also happen with other charm. Here is me doing that with Ahri. If you charm the monster normally, it's not gonna follow you. It's only gonna follow you if you charm it as the patient bar is fading away. Thank you for watching, and Riot, please fix.